Hello, hello. My name is Benita G. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. We are discussing all the things about education during Vlogmas. For us, Vlogmas means that we do recording and maybe some lives. I haven't decided yet. Monday through Friday, we give you some information, some tips and tools about education for parents, students, educational institutions, and the community. Today, we're going to talk about goal setting. I know. I just saw somebody post a picture on Instagram. It was really good. And she's in a blur. Carmion, I forgot your last name. Carmion. She's located in Memphis. She's an amazing designer. She used to have the TV show Redo My Reno. And so I follow her on Instagram and she has this picture. She looks blurry in the picture like she's running through the picture. She says, "Did the last 2 months speed by?" And everyone is like, "Yes, girl. Yes. Yes." And so here we are in the last days of December, which means we are in the last days of 2024. Y'all, I cannot believe we're in the last days of 2024. So here we go. How do you prepare while you're on break for 2025? One thing I want you to do is reflect and assess. I want you to reflect and assess your goals, your word, the things you have put down. If you didn't put it down, we're going to start this year. We're going to consistently add. I'm going to move my screen a little bit so you can see. See this right here? Right. That's my stuff for 2025. And I just add every day. And it's stuff on there like maintain a healthy weight, keep my doctor's appointments, workouts are appointments with myself. I'll schedule once a month a Zoom or phone call with my girlfriends, like my girls, my ride or dies. Once a year, we need to do a gathering. We need to get together. Whether it's homecoming, whether it's something, and for something good. I had to go back and add for something good. Not for a death of a family, not for something bad has happened and we come together. So you go back and you reflect and assess. Now, this is not to make you feel bad. It is to motivate me. I look at it and I go, "Oh, I didn't do any of these things." Okay, because then I have to dig deep. And how do I dig deep? I turn it into your next tip is a SMART goal. And you're like, "Benita, I've heard of that. What do you mean?" Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time. 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 years. Don't do that. That's too long. Okay? First quarter, second quarter. First 3 months, second 3 months. Like, however you need to break it up for yourself, that means your SMART goal. And it needs to be something easy. So that's what we say is needs to be specific, not Pacific. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant. Okay? I am going to lose 20 pounds by my birthday, which is a whole year from now, or in the next 9 months, by working out 5 days a week and doing cardio, like strength training and cardio. That's one. Okay. And then ChatGPT and Gemini will help you if you're stuck on how to do it. Okay. I literally just got a whole plan from ChatGPT on how to work out and lose weight. And I also went to a trainer. He gave me a plan also, one of my friends. But that's what I'm saying. So we're going to reflect and assess, and we're going to create some SMART goals. Now, let me tell you something. You overachievers talking to us. We're not going to do 15 SMART goals. I do 5 because I break them up. So that's where that time comes in. How long are you going to do this for? So I break them up. Only do 5 at a time. Some of 2 I say are consistent. That means I'm not going to be able to lose the 20 pounds in 2 months. That's just not healthy for me. Okay. So that's going to run on. Okay. I'm not going to finish the Bible in 2 months. Those are going to run on. But 3 are going to be something that I can finish in 3 months. I can hit that goal. I can attain this. Okay. I'm working on my master's. It's not something I'm going to do in 3 months. I have to finish. I started, so it's not going to take me 5 years. But I have to give myself another year and a half to finish my master's program, going full time. Because then I'm like, do I go part time? What do I want to do? How do I do this? Okay. Getting out of debt. You're not going to get out of debt in 6 months, depending on what kind of debt you're in. But do you have a plan? Do you have a SMART goal for it? Okay. So this is how we're going to achieve things while we are on break. Okay. So first we're going to reflect and assess. Then we're going to incorporate our SMART goals. And the last thing is you're going to prioritize and focus. Now listen to me carefully. Your focus is not going to look like my focus. My family does not look like your family. My life does not look like your life. But what we can do is have an accountability person. And I have two. I'm not going to say their names right now because I didn't get permission. But I have two accountability people. They make me accountable for my relationship with the Lord. They hold me accountable for dating because they hold me accountable for my mouth. They hold me accountable. Did you do what you said you were going to do about your money, your finances, your fitness, your family, your fun? Okay. And then I hold them accountable also. We're able to share. We're able to pray together. That's what I want you to do. My name is Benita G. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. I'm so glad you joined me. Today was a little shorter because I wanted to get in and go because I want you to go get a journal, get a notebook, get your planner, and I want you to get on it. And we're going to talk about tips for setting your educational and personal goals for the year. I believe your job goals, but also your personal goals have to be in there. So here's what you're going to do. Reflect and assess. You're going to sit down. You're going to take time. You're going to identify the accomplishments. You're going to pat yourself on the back. You're going to post it. This is what I did this year, yo. I forgot to post this. Okay. And you're going to get celebrated and celebrate yourself. You're going to look at your professional goals and your personal goals, and you're going to set up the foundation for 2025. Long-term and short-term. Then you're going to take that and turn it into SMART goals, specific, measurable, actionable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. I want to read more. That's not a SMART goal. Thank you for sharing that. Break it down. I want to read 10 books by the end of December 2025. And I'm going to track these books using an app or just using a simple piece of paper and coloring because we can find those anywhere. Okay. And then the last thing you're going to do is prioritize and focus. Don't be overwhelmed. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Too many goals. I always tell myself 5. Okay. Reality, y'all, I do 6 because I have a thing with odd numbers. Don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge. So I do 6 because I don't like odd numbers, y'all. And so I don't want to get overwhelmed. 3 to 6 is a good one. They're realistic and they're achievable. And then break them down to smaller steps. So those of you who know, I don't have it over here. It's in my purse. I have another little, I have 2 other bodies. I have my calendar, and then I have my budget calendar or budget planner. We'll talk about that later. And then I have a AKA little notebook that's like my, we call it just, I call it my trash notebook, and it doesn't mean trash. It means like I dump like everything, and I'll go back and look at notes and highlight stuff because I'm thinking about stuff all the time. And then I have one that's an art one, and I love it because on one side is this blank paper, and on the other side is line paper, and I like to doodle or draw, or I need to get it out of my head, but it's in my head in a weird way because that's how I function and work. I love this notebook. And I purchased like 4 or 5 of them at a time because I go through them. And I use that to help my SMART planning. I use that to help my goal planning. I can cross out stuff. Those of you who know, I just showed you this. I use the boards. That's actually my debt tracker. I don't want you to see that. And so just however you are visual, if you're an all tech person, I love tech, but I'm not an all tech person. But I will take pictures of my stuff once it's nice and cute. I have it in my camera, I have it in my phone, so I can go back and look at it, and you can write on it and edit it as you go along the way. So those are the things. Vlogmas, I love this. I love doing this, you guys. I have some new things coming up, but I do want you to go subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can see all of them if you missed last week. Also, the podcast last season 8 is up. We're doing some more on the podcast. In January, well, I'm gonna say January, we're gonna start recording for season 9, okay? And I have something I'm doing with Educational Innovators 360, so stay tuned. I'll see y'all later. Bye.